Amantastic hey! This is the 5th part of our tutorial on how to rebuild the Burj Khalifa on a scale of 1 to 1. If you're new to this series, please start from the very beginning, because we continue right there where we stopped in the last one. So we continue with this side over here, and if you look downwards, there you see 7 platforms. And this is the 8th platform, but there's something very special about it, and that's it's not in line with the other platforms. Instead, it's between this side and this side. And we go over here to this corner, which is at the same time the center of this line. We go over here, we take our white concrete and place 8 single blocks. Then we place 2 blocks, 1 and 2, 2 single blocks, 5 times 2 blocks, three blocks, 2 blocks again, 3 blocks, and 2 final blocks. And we place our light blue stained glass as well as our white stained glass, you know it, here all the way, but for now only up to here. Then we select it up here as well as down there. And I know we already built up a little bit there, but yeah, we gotta increase the height also over here. We gotta increase it by 56 more blocks. So we have 60 blocks in total, which is, if you use World Edit, we can type //stack 14 and up. And we should have this here. Then next we care about the other part. So we place blocks starting from here all the way to here. So we have 3 single blocks over here, as well as 2 blocks and another 2 blocks where we don't place our glass on up to now. And we do this very quick. And we gotta increase this by 84 more blocks. So we select it and type //stack 21 and up. And finally we can care about the part over here in the middle, and there we also place our glass. And here we gotta increase it by 104 blocks. That means we select it, stack 26 and up. And yeah, you could have guessed it, we gotta fill this whole platform with white concrete. we head to this side and go to this corner. We place 1 block over here, next 6 blocks, 5 blocks, 3 blocks, another 3, 2, 1, 2, 5 single blocks, 2 blocks, 1 block, and another 1 block. So we add the stained glass all the way up to here. Oh, and here obviously too. We increase those stained glass blocks by 36 more blocks. That means we select it and stack it by 9. Then for the other side we place also stained glass. I just realized we forgot 1 block of white concrete over here, and now we simply place it all the way up to here. Now we select it up here as well as, now be careful, down here, not here or here but here. We gotta increase it by 52 more blocks, which means we stack it by 13. Perfect. And now the last few blocks we left out over here. Now those we gotta increase by 108 blocks, which means we select it and stack it by 27. And obviously we fill out the area down here. And we head to the third side, and here we place and here we place blocks over here. 2 blocks, 1 block, 5 times 2 blocks. Three blocks. 7 blocks. 3 blocks. 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks. 2 blocks. 1 block and 2 blocks like this. So again we stack it up, and therefore first we gotta place our stained glass all the way up to here. And now we gotta add 36 more layers, which means we stack it by 9. So select it and stack 9 up. And then the other side, so render stained glass all the way up to here. And we gotta add 48 more layers, which means we gotta stack it by 12. And obviously we fill up the area. And we continue on the exact opposite side. And we place a block over here, 3 blocks, 2 blocks, and 4 single blocks. Four single blocks, 3 blocks, 2 blocks, 1 block and 1 block. So now in the first step we place blocks from here to here. Here we gotta add 44 more layers, and therefore we stack it by 11. And we select this block up here as well as a temporary block here. Remove the block again and stack it by, as already said, by 11. And then the second part. We add 68 layers, which means we stack it by 17. Select it over here, as well as a temporary block, which is exactly here. Remove the temporary blocks again and stack it by 17. And we fill up this platform down here. Then we add to this side. Take our white concrete again and place 1 block, 2 blocks, 1 block, 2 blocks. We keep 1 block empty and place 8 blocks. And now we go 1 inwards and 1 back outwards. Then we place 2 blocks, 1 block, 2 blocks, keep 1 empty, place 2 blocks, and we place 2 blocks again and 4 blocks. Now we place our stained glass from here up to here. select it, and we are gonna add 52 more layers, which means we stack it by 13. For this part we obviously also take our stained glass and place it. We select a temporary block up here and this block down here, and we gotta add 64 more layers. That means we stack it by 16. And the platform again. So we head over to this side and we take our white concrete again, and we place 2 blocks over here. There are another 2 again, 2 like this, 3 again, a single block, and 4 single blocks, and 5 blocks. And here we place another 3. Then we place our stained glass all the way starting from here up to here. This we gotta increase by 52 more blocks, and using World Edit we gotta stack it by 13. So select everything and type the command //stack 13 and up. Then next we also place our stained glass on the other blocks of white concrete. Now there we gotta add 16 more blocks. So yeah, select it. There we place a temporary block, select it, remove it and stack it by 4. And we can fill up the platform. So here we take our white concrete again, yeah, as always. And we place a block over here, 2 blocks here, 3 blocks, 4 blocks, 2 blocks, 1 block, 3 blocks, 2 blocks, 1 block, oops, 2 blocks, 1 block, 2 blocks again, and 1 final block. And yeah, I know it seems to be very wrong, this shape, because all the time we had like a very different shape, but trust me, it will turn out good. So first we place blocks over here. So only here. And those we gotta select, obviously. Oopsie. We gotta select obviously, and we add 32 blocks, which means we stack it by 8. The next blocks we place from here up to here. And there we gotta add 52 more layers, which means we stack it by 13. And be careful to use temporary blocks over here as well as over there. Stack it by 13. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. If you haven't done so, please consider subscribing and liking, and in 1 month we'll finish this majestic building. Bye bye!